Yeah, the pool loves you, baby. He absolutely loves.
It's the night before. But the night before what? There's a lot of pink in this suitcase. My God, what's that?
The clues are everywhere.
They're everywhere. But we're in the Radisson Blu at Manchester Airport. And look at the size of this bed. Yeah, that's a great comparison. After dropping off our bags, we headed on down to the restaurant where Leela had a classic pepperoni pizza and I had the slightly more unorthodox smoked salmon, olive and rocket pizza. And I've got to say, it was pretty damn good. So, as we alluded to last night, we are at Manchester Airport because we are flying to Mallorca. And this is part of the lastminute.com content creators retreat. We don't know what it means, we don't know what it entails, but we know it's going to be exciting and we're happy to be along for the ride. So come with us. While we waited for our flight information, we chilled out at the Grain Loft and Leela had a yogurt bowl with granola and I had eggs Benedict with a side of hash browns. The best way to start the day. Soon we met up with some of our fellow content creators. Leela got chatting with Saria and Muzz while Mike took in the scenery. Time then flew by and it was extremely relaxing, especially for Muzz, as you can tell from this footage. Once we landed at the airport, we met up with Freya and Jordan from lastminute.com who greeted us in the most peculiar way, and then we were connected with our fellow content creators. We stayed at the Occidental Hotel, and when we arrived, we were told that our rooms weren't quite ready yet, and we were instructed to make our way through to the restaurant. And if you know Meats and Cheats, you'll know we love an all-inclusive buffet-style restaurant, especially when there's a selection of meats, cheeses, sushi, and everything in between, so we got stuck in. Our first impressions of the Occidental were that it was a modest but very well presented hotel. Our hotel room was on the ground floor and came with twin beds, which I had requested so that Leela had to keep her hands to herself. The lastminute.com gift bags were a great touch, but now it was all stations go. We still want to properly welcome you to this next few days, but we're busy because we've got stuff to do, content creating stuff, so come on, let's go, get out of there, cat. As we made our way over to the conference room, we met up with the French chapter of the lastminute.com content creators. It was here that we were put into teams and assigned the task of coming up with some content for lastminute.com. We were joined by Mike, and things got weird. Well, it certainly has been a fun and fantastic day meeting up with our fellow content creators on behalf of lastminute.com, and I think Leela might have got a little bit too excitable with the content we created with fellow content creator Mike, which I'll just put right there. Yeah, she was really enjoying that. Far too much for a married woman. But now we're freshening up because we are going out for some dinner with everybody, and we're going to put on some of our finest garments, and I just heard Leela come out of the shower too, so it might be my turn to go and lather up. You can tell that this is a last minute getaway by the amount of pink clobber that is in our wardrobe right now. We spent the evening at seafront restaurant Chalet Sienna, and it was a great opportunity to catch up with everyone, especially Brett. The staff at the restaurant were incredibly friendly and took care of us all night. We chose to order from the set menu, and after opening several bottles of wine, we got stuck into some bread and olives. We would kick things off with a selection of starters, including fresh burrata, sticky barbecue aubergine, and baked octopus. And when you're around other content creators, you don't have to feel ashamed about filming your food.
Oh, am I doing it in the middle?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm a content creator.
For the main course, Leela went with steak, and as you can tell by what she's doing here, she enjoyed it. And I played it safe with the burger, but did end up getting quite the bit of food envy. As we continued to chat into the evening, we would soon discover that somebody was celebrating a very special day. Happy birthday to you. So after birthday celebrations and lots of chats and whatever this dessert was, I mean, it was really tasty, we headed on back to the hotel to bivouac down for the night because we had a busy day ahead. Now, when it comes to yoga, I'm as flexible as a frozen garden hose, a fact that was discovered by Brett very quickly. But with our morning workout complete, we headed to the restaurant for breakfast. And if there's one thing you know about Meats and Cheats, it's that we love an all-inclusive breakfast. Even if I do accidentally put chocolate sauce on my bacon and pancakes. What an idiot. After breakfast, it was back to the conference centre, where we pitched some of our ideas for future content with lastminute.com. Later in the afternoon, we were treated to a talk from some major players at TikTok, and we found this incredibly interesting. And fashion icon Annalise absolutely loved her TikTok swag. So we've conferenced hard, but now it's time for food. Come with me, let's eat some food. Leela, are you conferenced? Are you also conferenced out? I'm so full of conference.
I haven't got much of an attention span.
So we quickly grabbed some lunch before heading back into the conference centre, where we had a fascinating talk with content creator Morgan, who gave us a lot of insight into what it takes to be successful in the content creating game. So we broke from conferencing. We are conferenced to the max. And Brett is going for a beverage and what looks like some sausages.
I'll probably skip the sausages.
Lastminute.com and the hotel had arranged for a wonderful spread to be put on outside in the garden, which was just what we needed after a hard day conferencing. I figured it was important that I didn't become accustomed to this lifestyle, which was a sentiment that was not shared by fellow content creator Brett. And poor T, well, she was conferenced out. So after a spot of conferencing today, we hung out by the pool. We had some one-to-ones with the lovely people at lastminute.com to pitch some of our ideas for the summer campaign. But now we are back at the hotel rooms, freshening up for what is going to be a lovely evening spent at sea as we are going on a pink party on a boat. Hot pink party. You're excited, aren't you, Mus?
Of course, can't wait, I'm dressed for the part, aren't I?
Absolutely, mate. You look great. Looking fabulous, ladies. Love it. Love it. Hey, girls. Liam's excited about the pink party, aren't you, Liam?
He just loves
I can
pressure.
tell. I mean, like, I'm going to keep talking over the playlist so that I don't get any copyright claims, but 2012 was a hell of a year. It was a fine year. As we got closer to the harbour, a few strange things started to happen. A few people, including Liam and Leela, both confessed that they get seasick. A few people, like myself, Brett and Mike, started saying some really strange things. Most people just got excited and giddy, but T, well, T's a different story. She just really, really wanted to buy a boat. All aboard the big pink paradise. Are you excited, Brett? All aboard, Leela.
Ahoy!
The good ship, Pink Paradise.
Wow.
Mike, are you looking forward to coming aboard the big pink paradise?
I'm actually the captain, so yeah, you'll be aboard my ship.
How do you handle seamen well?
Well, I love seamen, as everyone does. Lots of protein. Why can't pirates play cards? They're always stood on the deck.
There is nothing more intense than the organisation of a group photo. Leela, are you feeling confident?
I don't
Do you
know.
want me to come with you?
You can do this. She's going. You've got this.
Nice to meet you all.
How you doing, Liam?
I'm fine at the moment. Nervous. I don't get nervous. Sorry, this is looking prime for a 5-star frog splash right now.
Absolutely. This looks like he's glitched in a computer game where you jump off a boat.
Game over.
Some content creators are wholesome and some others telling tales of sexual experimentation on the high sea. It's Captain...
There was once a woman on board the ship. Her name was Cynthia. I'm not going to carry on with this story.
But I want to know what happened to Cynthia.
After some nibbles and a few light refreshments, it was time to kick back and watch the sunset. But there was just one thing that was really playing on my mind. Despite how lovely it is on this boat, I was getting a little bit concerned that I was going to miss the football. And then all of a sudden, Leslie delivered.
I'm just here with Cocktails with Kush. She's got a pretty large following. And oh my god, she used to be in America. Oh my god, all the celebs around.
So we've hopped straight off the bus after the boat tour, and now we've come to a lovely little restaurant where I think we're going to have some pizza. And let's not forget, this is a food account, so we better get stuck into something tasty. But first, can you imagine being on a nice night out, you've had a few drinks, you start talking to a lady and you think, oh, safety first, better nip myself over to the toilet and make sure that I can get my dental kit. Practice safe dentistry, people. Now, the name of this restaurant has escaped me, but that's because we literally leapt off the bus, went inside and asked if they had a table. The lasagna looked banging and I had a pizza with bacon, goat's cheese and honey on it. But Leela had a pasta dish and the sauce was a little bit on the wazzy side. Things got competitive after dinner and we split up into two groups and raced back to the hotel to see who would get back first. And these were the results.
Oh, we did it twice.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought it was only once, wasn't it?
So what a day. How you feeling?
I'm feeling tired, but it was really good. I went on a boat.
Leela.
And I can't swim and I'm sick.
I'm so proud of you. That was a real big deal. Yeah. But now we're going to go and get our heads down for the evening because we've got a fairly busy day again tomorrow and we're also travelling back home, so we need our beauty sleep, especially Leela. A new morning. Leela's at the breakfast buffet and I will be right over here with the cured meats and cheeses. This is home. This is literally home to me, Leela. What have you got?
Meat.
Oh, lovely. And once again, I ruined bacon and pancakes by grabbing the wrong syrup, and this time it was strawberry. Brilliant. We are back in the conference hub. There are donuts, there are cookies, there is coffee, there are content creators, and Leela packing marshmallows. Let's get conferenced.
I just wanted to say again, thank you guys so much. We selected each and every one of you for a reason. You're all unique, you're all fun, you're all just brilliant. And so, yeah, I didn't plan this speech. I feel like I'm at the Oscars.
We had one last seminar with Freya from lastminute.com before we all gathered outside for a group photo. There was just enough time for one last meal with all of our fellow content creators, so we gathered around the table and took advantage of the delicious food before saying goodbye to the conference centre. So it's now time to say goodbye to our last minute friends, and we're quite sad about it, but it has been an absolute action-packed couple of days. But now it's time to return to the land of reality. Have you had a good time, Leela?
Had a great time. Now we've got to go back where people don't pay for us and look after us.
People don't tell us how great we are every 5 minutes either in real life. Yeah, and there's lots of lovely people too and great food. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. And you must stay tuned for more of our lastminute.com adventures. So see you next time. We had a truly amazing 3 days in Mallorca, getting to spend time with content creators from so many different backgrounds. We laughed, we ate food, we created content, we ate more food. Did I mention that we ate food? In such a short space of time, we've made friends with so many people, and it's a true testament to the other content creators who were on this trip. Shout out to the Occidental Hotel for having us, and a huge thank you to lastminute.com for arranging this trip. And one last time to our fellow content creators, whatever you get up to in the future, make sure you cause a big splash.
It was the shoe off. The shoe off.